All right, Brian's question. Tom's Wrestling Collection, Tom Groves, 1977. I think he's in the chat. Do you see WWE Legends letting their deals lapse to get figures made with several independent toy makers before ultimately re-signing with the WWE?
Yeah, so I picked this. I was kind of talking to Hacksaw about it this weekend when I caught up with him. Like,
I didn't see him at all.
Like, I think if they were to play it smart, if I was 25 years older than I am now or whatever, I would do 2 years on and 2 years off or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's basically what these guys did. They dabbled to got all these different independent toy companies to make their stuff. Probably made more money than they would on a WWE Legends deal. Played that game.
Smart about it, though. A lot of these guys aren't smart. Like Hacksaw's smart. Sarge is smart.
Right.
Some of these guys don't even know that there's other toy companies out. Some of them don't even know Mattel makes their toy.
But if I was calculated about it, that's what I would do for sure. Because then you go back, and now you haven't had Mattels for several years, and you're back, and everything's new again, and they can, especially this day and age, where they can refresh figures they made of you already and things like that, and then you just keep repeating the process. We kind of explained this to Mick once. Like, we think, hey man, like, I wouldn't worry about not re-signing with WWE because a trillion people are going to make stuff of you, and you're going to be very, very well off from it. Like, it'll be fine.
Now, also, another thing is maybe you let your deal run up, be in negotiations, sign a couple deals, then sign it.
Right. And then, obviously, everything outside of the WWE needs to be non-exclusive.
Right.
CM Punk did it.
There you go.
CM Punk did it.
He was not contracted for
only
a few days.
A couple days, right?
Yeah.
Signed
that's a smart way. There's a lot of money to be made now. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. The most money I've ever gotten for one figure, I believe, is from the Zombie Sailor. If not Zombie Sailor, it's from a Super 7. It wasn't a WWE product.
Same.
So
and like back to Sarge and Hacksaw, like we know Hacksaw resigned, and whatever, if Sarge were to, they haven't had Mattels in so long, it's going to feel like new and great again instead of like, another Hacksaw came out,
Right.
Is there guaranteed money with a Legends deal? Like, is there
I think everyone's different. There's guaranteed money for sure, but it's
typically like a minimum. You have like a minimum guarantee.
It's kind of like upfront royalty money.
Got it.
Like they give you X amount of dollars, right?
Yep.
But like you can make over that.
Yep.
But you got to get a lot of stuff.
But you got to get a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Got it.
Or on the flip side, let's say I'm just making up numbers. Okay. I'm making up numbers. Let's say they give you, it's like $10,000 for 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Now things might have changed, but this is how I understand it. Let's say they give you that $10,000 up front and they only make one figure of you. You're just sitting there for fucking 3 years.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not making any more money.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going to make, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, it's a year, so look at it every year.
Right.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay. The end of the story is you need merchandise to make more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cards, figures.
Anything. The video game, obviously, was a big kick.
That's why I was and this is what I was telling, Brian and I were both telling Bubba, sign this fucking deal already because no one else can make Bubba figures. Yeah, they can make Bully, right? We're probably going to make a Bully.
If that's the case, then you're just a dummy for not doing it.
Right.
Because that's money from the sky.
Right. And this is where the real money is. It's at these fucking conventions.
Right.
Where you're signing these figures that, maybe you're going to, at the end of the day, you're going to get more money signing the figure than you did for the figure, but it's still money.
Mm.
And you create that market. You could say what your price is to sign. It can be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, whatever.
Yeah.
There's money to be made.
It's a character thing that you don't own. You know what I mean?
Unless you're going to make a shady deal with Mitch or something like that.
If WWE asked us like for Kurt Hawkins or Zack Ryder, we'd be like, where do we sign?
Take it.
Because I can't do that on my own. It's not money that I'm losing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's found money.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind the scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with a captain's log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.